guys, so today's video is slightly different to my usual videos. It's more of a conversation with you guys, and please feel free to discuss, debate this in the comments, agree or disagree. This is just my opinion. There's no right or wrong here, and I wanted people to have a conversation about this, which is why I did this video. Basically, Vaibhav and me were having lunch yesterday, and we kind of started discussing Anthony Bourdain and his death. And it got me thinking, because the two of us were from the industry, we create content, and we were still both so surprised by it. And I feel like there are a lot of people that are misled by social media or YouTube, or personalities that are like online or on TV, and they don't really realize that their lives are kind of filtered online. And that's what I wanted to talk about today, because I felt like there's so many young people who look at Instagram and they just think everything is goals or not goals, and it's not that simple. So the first thing I would say is that everybody is pretty much leading two lives. And if anyone tells you that they are not, that is a complete lie. Because, I try to be as real and as genuine as I can on my profiles or on YouTube, but there's still a lot of content that's filtered. So you probably see maybe 10-20% of my life, and the rest of it is off camera or off Instagram, and you don't really see that. So I feel like people just see like the best version of everybody's life on Instagram or YouTube. Obviously, people don't really want to share their, sad moments or moments when they're upset. Everybody is upset. Like, most of you comment and tell me, how do you stay so positive all the time? Yes, I'm a positive person, but I have my moments where I cry, where I'm angry, where I'm upset. But because you don't see that, you have this picture of Sherry, and you don't really see the other side. So I feel like that is something that people need to realize, that social media is real only up to a certain extent. It's incredibly filtered, and yeah, I may not be someone who alters my pictures or is always perfect on social media with like my outfit and makeup and things like that. Yes, but I still filter the content that I put up. So you will see what I want to put out on social media. You won't see everything about my life, because that would be like a reality TV show where you're filming 24/7. So I feel like that's what a lot of people miss. So you see this person as that, and you totally forget the rest of that person. And that's exactly what happened with Anthony Bourdain. Like, his job was everybody's dream job. Like, his job was my dream job, and I have a pretty cool job. So you can't fathom why someone would be unhappy, or you just don't see the other side of things, which is what I want people to be aware of today, that no matter how real people are on social media, it is still filtered. Social media is kind of like an addiction. You upload a picture and you just keep refreshing it to like check how many likes there are. I'm sure you've done that. I have done that. And we all get so wrapped up and absorbed into our phone. Like, it's kind of like you check Instagram, you put it down, you check Instagram again. And that didn't really happen earlier. Like, when I was growing up, we didn't have like phones or social media. So it was a very different world. A lot of you teenagers will probably be wondering, what the hell is that? Because you guys grew up with an iPad or an iPod or a phone. But it was a different time where I don't think we lived our lives for social media, which I feel like today is happening more and more. Like, a lot of people live their life for social media, which when you realize it, you kind of want to stop, because you're just like, oh my God, is that what I'm doing? A lot of times, you have to kind of like snap out of it and put your phone away or get off it for a while to realize that that's what you're doing. It took me a while. Like, initially, of course, I used to be posting a lot, and like there were lots of things. And over the last year or so, I've kind of slowed down with posting a lot on social media, and I take time for myself, or when I'm with my friends, I actually want to like hang out with them and spend time with them and not look at my phone. And very often I just put my phone like, face down and don't look at it for like a couple of hours if I'm with someone, because I feel like that's the point of this. Like, I'm here to talk to this person, and if I'm going to be on my phone all the time, what's the point? You really have to realize that you're addicted to social media. If you are, and it is an addiction, trust me. You can't like pretend like, oh, I'm just checking my Instagram, oh, just give me a second. And for me, of course, it was an excuse to say it's my job. I could easily be like, oh yeah, just 1 second, I just need to check this on Instagram, and people would assume it's my job. But you have to kind of draw that line and realize that you are getting addicted and that you're getting absorbed in this whole process and losing like that whole check with reality. The other thing I want to talk about is hashtag goals. Everything is hashtag goals or not goals. And it's cool when you type it out and say, okay, yeah, you know, body goals or relationship goals or whatever, but you really shouldn't be living by those standards, because those are a lot of the times not real. Most Instagram pictures, I feel, I've seen so many pictures that I doctored, and now I feel like so many creators post like only professionally shot images on their Instagram profiles, which are just like, you just look at them and it's just filled with like, you know, professionally shot photos, like this is like a magazine. And I'm just like, wow. I mean, for me, my Instagram has always been like real, and it's just been a way of like expressing myself or talking to my subscribers and doing fun things. And I don't think my feed could ever look like that pretty perfect, you know, everything is all like professionally shot with makeup, hair, the works. And the same for YouTube or otherwise. But then I feel like a lot of young people are looking at those photos and then they want that life, and they think, oh my God, she has the most amazing life and I want that. But you're not really seeing the other side of that person, you know, how they really live or what their real life is like. I feel like that's something people really need to realize. And that was the biggest thing for me as a content creator. I was like, if I am shocked by something and I'm from this space, I feel like a lot of other people don't even know, don't even think about this. They probably don't think that it is, you know, a thing. So don't believe everything you see on social media, because there are a lot of pictures, like they're constantly these apps on how to Photoshop yourself and doctor yourself, and people are always, you know, wearing great clothes or makeup, and it's all perfect, 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 perfect. And even in cases like mine where I don't do that, but you will still see that my social media is filtered. It's stuff that I want to put out. It's not like my entire life. So if you just look at that, you will obviously think, oh my God, this is amazing. And you know, I want to have her life. Like a lot of people comment on like Webber and me and say, oh, relationship goals, you guys have the perfect life, or you travel, you do this, you do that. But most people don't know about the struggles that we faced in our lives or our careers, or you know, our daily struggles with life sometimes. And it's important to realize that social media at times is not real, but there's like a real person behind it. The other thing is all the hate, the negativity that people throw your way. People kind of forget that there is a real person sitting on the other side. You just become that channel name or that Instagram handle, and they forget that there is a real human being on the other side. And a lot of the times people can't cope with that, and that is the harsh reality of the situation. Like, I feel like people need to stop being personal or rude with comments. Yes, express your opinion, start a dialogue, but not about the way someone looks or what they're wearing, or I mean, you know, saying stupid shit to people basically to pull them down. Like, that is not cool. And I feel like a lot of people end up doctoring their pictures and doing all of that because of that pressure, because they feel like they have to be perfect all the time. It's just like this vicious circle of social media. So I don't know if this video makes any sense to a lot of you, but I just felt personally like I wanted to share this with you guys, because I see so many young people that come up to me and Weber when they talk to us and say, oh, we love your job and we love this and we love that. And yes, I love my job, I love what I do, and I try to stay as real and genuine as I possibly can, because that's what I want people to see. But it's still a filtered version of my life. You're not seeing my whole life, and a lot of other creators or Instagram personalities, you're not seeing their entire life. You're just seeing the best part of it. So don't base all your thoughts, goals, decisions on that, because it's not entirely real. So that's it from me. I really want to take this forward and have this conversation with you guys. So please comment below, and I will be replying to all your comments, whatever you feel about this. I feel like this is a discussion that we need to have. So comment below. So comment below and let me know your thoughts. And also, comment below and let me know if you feel I should do more of these types of videos where I'm talking to you guys and there is no filter. See you guys. Bye.